from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Another one. Thank you for watching. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Attention wardrobe department, I've just busted my zipper. No, they'll come out with a needle and thread in between. It's the problem when you have big girls. But you know, today, everyone, it's World Kindness Day. I'll try to be kind for the next hour. So did you watch Empire last night? I did. Clap if you did. Well, maybe that's why this is its last season. Look, I ride or die for Cookie and them. So I was watching last night, and the scene that really stuck out to me was when Cookie and her girls were asleep, Molly at the club, and she was dancing on a guy and had the illusion that it was Lucius and punched him in the face while on Molly. Yeah, they slipped it to them. That's the thing when you go to the club and you, look, that's a good one though, right? Tasha Smith was there and Vivica A. Fox. Yep, the three girls go out, grown women, right? They go to the club, but they're like, okay, we want to party. And guys flock to them because, you know, three beautiful women about to do it. But you have to be careful when you say, I guess these days, I want to party. Because the guy who was a grown man, he thought that that meant, okay, you want some Molly. So they had their drinks, only a few sips. And then they were like, why am I feeling like this? They go to the guy like, what's in this drink? And he said, Molly, of course. They're like, what? Exactly. So you all just be careful out here. Get your, you know what? Bring your own drink. Bring, go. It's scary. It's scary out here. Anyway, all right, John Legend. But not the sexiest man alive. Like, he's cute. All right, clap if you think John Legend is the sexiest man alive. Okay. There are a few people. Suzanne?
You know, I like him with his wife, Chrissy Teigen.
Me too.
I think they're a sexy couple.
Yes.
Like, I love them together.
I think that they're a cute couple only because, like, they're short and they're thin and they're, you know.
And they're really cute together. They seem to really love each other.
I love them together, but not apart.
No.
Like John. Okay, so then Chrissy, his wife, joked with a tweet, I cannot wait for people to get mad about John being the sexiest man alive. I'm not mad. By the way, I need this dress. That's a good one, right? Oh, the zipper is going down as I talk to you all. Okay, you know what, Rambo? Let's do a little zipper calamity. Oh. I am busting down, Tatiana. I am busting down this zipper. You know who I like? And he's not even the sexiest man alive. And I normally don't like facial hair, but in new life, you know, I'm meeting a lot of new men, and and if I could think of one person, it would be Jason Momoa. Yeah. Anyway, but congratulations, John. I think that People magazine, though, needs to take away this whole sexiest people alive thing. Because there's no one person about anything. Like, when I think about a sexy man, I'm not thinking John Legend, only because the first thing I think of is that I weigh so much more than him. And if we were walking down the street and somebody wanted to, you know, spray me with a water gun, I need a man who's gonna punch someone in the face. Okay? You know what I mean? You know, if you know, I'm not quite feeling right after leaving the club, I need a man to throw me over his shoulder and say, come on, girl, we're going, you know, like Apollo did to Kenya. You know, throw it over the shoulder, like that. John is not that guy. All right, but congratulations, Jonathan. Lamar got engaged to his girlfriend. You know, her name is Sabrina Parr, and they've only been together for 3 months. And now look, now she does have a criminal background. That would be the mugshot. Something about domestic violence. She was arrested back in 2015. She hit her husband with a trophy. And she spent 156 days in jail. But people do wrong and then they do right. That's all I'm saying. So, good for them, but not everyone is happy. Particularly Lamar's 17-year-old son, Lamar Jr. He was upset because he found out about this engagement on social media. Family and friends are like, who and what? Sabrina, what? By yesterday morning, Lamar Jr. went on the gram and apologized, saying that he was emotional and caught off guard. You know, and also he has nothing but love for his dad. But here's the thing. At the very least, you're supposed to make big announcements about your life to your family behind the scenes. And then you go in front of the scenes and talk stuff. But these are his 2 kids, and I agree with Lamar Jr. And, you know, good for you, young men, for taking it down, but you didn't have to. I understand what you're saying, you know? And Lamar did a really good job with the ring. Her ring is beautiful. Nene and Greg were there. The four of them were having dinner when all of a sudden Lamar pulls out the ring and asks, after dating her for 3 months, honey, I don't know what life has become, but mean to E. But this is a mess. Like oh, sorry. Lamar, Sabrina, can you come over so we can talk to you?
I would love that.
I'll take them both on the couch if you guys will watch. Okay, good. Speaking of which, a shout out to Robin Crawford, who I spoke with 5 times yesterday. It was like the back and forth. It was before the show came on at 10 a.m. Like, she called me at 9. I told you we exchanged numbers. We have a thing going on now. Not a thing, she's married. And no, not a thing, she's married, and I don't like girls, I like men. But, so she calls me at 9:30, and she's like, I'm ready to watch. you know, I had a really good time and we're talking on the phone, and then it became 9:55 and I was like, okay, Robin, let's get off the phone and get our snack and perch. And then after it all happened, it was all over, you know, her interview by 10 a.m. Yes, it was pre-recorded because Robin's busy promoting her book. So that interview was pre-recorded just the day before, but whatever. Anyway, so she texted me after. She's like, I loved it. And I texted her back too. I was like, me too. She's like, we've got to get together over the holiday season. I said, of course. Then, you know, later on in the day, I guess she was getting phone calls from people and stuff like that. Suzanne, she checked back in with me. She was, because I wasn't bothering her, you know what I'm saying? She checked back in and she's like, people are really loving it. They thought that you were really nice to me and stuff like that and so on and so forth. And I said to her, I said, but Robin, really? I said, there's so much more in this book that you didn't say. Like the whole time we spoke on the couch, it was like an implication more than the situation at hand, okay? You gotta get the book. And then by 10 o'clock last night, when I literally, because you know I like the 10 o'clock news, I got my last buzz from her, but it was 5 times all day. She said, I just finished watching with my children and they thought it was great. Yeah. And then right after that, I spoke with Cardi. Look, just, you know, texting, and then the text, you know, I don't have arthritis, I don't want to catch it. So after a few characters, I'm like, just call. You know, I spoke with Cardi, hey Cardi. And then I turn off the TV, well, I turn it down low, and I go into the covers, and my cats are laying over there on top of the covers, never in the covers. And then all of a sudden, I get a text from the God Rakim. Look, man, Suzanne.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
This is crazy.
I know. So Ra and I talk, and it's ironic. Rakim, I tried to call you before putting on my costume, and while they were sewing me in, but I busted the seams. Ra, it's so weird that we talked last night because I had no idea this morning we're gonna be talking about Eric B. Oh, Norman?
I mean...
You better get out of my head and out of my bedtime routine. Okay, so here's what's happening. Ra didn't answer the phone, by the way. I have terrible reception in my office, and he didn't answer, and they're sewing and fighting. It took 2 people to sew and fight, and I'm still busting down Tatiana. Look, just don't look back there. My party's up here. All right, look. So I never really knew Ra back in the day. I knew Eric B intimately. Yes. What? Oh, it'll play out in my Lifetime movie. Oh, a couple of very severe things happened to me while I was involved with Eric B. Life lessons, and you'll see it because the movie is a teachable moment. While it's gonna be very dramatic, it's a teachable moment. So Ra's partner, Eric B, was arrested, okay, on a warrant from 17 years ago. So I'm like, what? This is what he looks like, well, dressed up. Hold on, because I got a whole, good morning, inmates. Good morning, Eric. For failure to appear in court in 2002, all right? So he was sitting in jail for 2 weeks. Now it all makes sense why Ra had time to call me up.
Right.
Because I'm like, where are you? He said, I'm at home. You know, he's married, he's got kids, they live near here. Anyway, so, you know, because they still tour. That's still good touring money. But I'm like, wow, he's home. He didn't mention anything about Eric. Maybe he doesn't know. Rakim, do you know this? Ra, your boy celebrated his 56th birthday in jail. Don't say aw. Not when I explain to you what he did to me, but you have to wait for the movie. No, I have a movie coming out. I need the ratings. You'll watch on Lifetime. Still kind of cute there, though, you know what I mean? But, Anyway, he was released from prison yesterday. And, well, okay. Apparently what happened was, his lawyer told him that he did not have to go to court for something or another, that it was done. So when your lawyer tells you something is done, you believe the lawyer and it's done. But Eric was driving around in Vermont and it was stopped, you know, on it was a seatbelt infraction back in 2002, okay? Yeah, well, look, I don't know. Look, Eric, this is the one time I'm gonna stick up for you, okay? This is back in 2001. He was stopped by the cops, a seatbelt infraction, whatever. It escalated into, in Vermont, where he was stopped, you know, into a police chase. Look, I'm just glad he wasn't driving my car for once. Look. Brendan, I'm not looking at you. No, I see you. I am not looking at you. I know you want more. I know you want more. It escalated into a police chase and a crash. They say that Eric crashed into a cop car.
And injured a police officer.
Eric's lawyer at the time allegedly told him that there's no need for him to go to court. Years later, that lawyer, okay, you ready for this? Was convicted for for cocaine trafficking and murder. He's in the slammer for 6 life sentences. Now, one thing I could say for sure, the cocaine trafficking and murder have nothing to do with Eric, because while I was with him, there was only one of us getting high, and that was me. I copped to that. And I wouldn't do it in front of him. Like, he might not have even known. You know, sorry, E, that's the way it was going down, but you did me dirty, and it'll all play out on Lifetime. Now, ladies and gentlemen, might I introduce to you Eric B., new look in the courtroom. Go. Rakim, I can't make this stuff up. You and I talked last night. All of a sudden, we're talking about that today. I can't make this stuff up. What a show. Anyway, Eric is due back in court November 22nd. You're gonna leave me alone.
I have the giggles now. I can't stop.
Suzanne.
What's happening?
What's up? Like, I love her hat and everything. Is she hiding anything under that?
Oh.
Yeah.
No, she's...
Is she legit?
She looks legit.
Okay.
Yeah, she looks legit.
I like your hat. I like it. You bought one for me?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh. I'll take it. As a matter of fact, when I leave the show today, I'm going to be wearing it. It's going to match my coat costume. Thank you. Where did you come from?
Brooklyn.
Oh, do you make them or you just bought one for me?
I sell clothes, and I'm also a personal stylist.
You're a stylist. Thank you for styling my leave the show look today. I am in that, okay? I'm in that. I'll take a picture and put it on my Instagram, okay? Thank you. Make sure that you put your card inside.
It's already in the bag, Wendy.
Perfect. What did you tell me that Marco knows about somebody from Hot Topics?
See, what happened was Marco knows somebody who knows Lamar Odom's fiance.
Hit it, Marco. Get the microphone. What do you know about her? What have you done now? Do you have one word, Marco?
No comment.
Okay.
No, we had her ex
Okay.
and I
Okay.
had a misunderstanding.
You had a fist fight?
No. Just a misunderstanding.
About what?
No.
About her?
No!
Okay.
We'll talk offline.
Okay. And I'll get back to you on the after show today, okay? Because I'm doing one. In the meantime, we got more great show for everybody. Up next from America's Horror Stories, Leslie Grossman is here. So grab a snack and come on back.